What's going on, guys? My name is David Castellano. This is my first ever unboxing video. I've been waiting a while for this particular statue to come in. Now, for those of you who don't know me, which I'm sure none of you do, huge Power Ranger fan from when I was a kid. I have all the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Zords and all of that. So I'm unboxing today the Green Ranger Dragonzord statue. Now, I have a very sharp blade. Probably should have brought something a little bit smarter. It's a really heavy piece. It's almost as heavy as the Juggernaut statue that I recently just got from Sideshow. Awesome piece, by the way. So this is again my first unboxing. So if you guys bear with me, I don't really have anything planned. I'm just kind of going with the flow on it. Let's see. Super big box. I know that a lot of times opening some of these statues, they're a little more complicated than others. But, sick box. Sick. Let me get you guys a little idea of what's actually like. Just totally awesome. Like, what a way to open up a box. The original Power Rangers. And it has all the colors on it. I'm actually going to, let me take this whole thing out of the box so you guys can see the actual... The artwork on the boxes, I gotta tell you, when you get the artwork on the boxes, nothing's quite better. Now, I know there's some contrary to... Oh my god, this thing is... Okay, I'm actually gonna flip the box. I didn't realize how heavy it was. I just came from the gym, so my muscles aren't looking very well. Ooh, that sound is just pure. Now, I don't know if you guys can answer in the comments below. Do you keep these boxes? The big cardboard boxes? I've been keeping them. Some people tell me you lose all the value if you don't have them. Oh, this is sick. Let me get this bad boy on the table. Oh, so I can show you guys exactly what we're dealing with here. Now, as you can see, big Green Ranger right on the front. Right up on it. Now, it shows the coin one. The coin statue. I hope that's not it, because that's not the one I ordered. And it says Dragonzord on it, so let's hope for the best, okay? I didn't order this one. I ordered the other one, so I pray that it's not the wrong statue they delivered, but we're going to open it up anyway. And oh, look at this. How cool is this? So you get the authentication card. And they give you a set of gloves to take it out on, which is like really cool. I've actually never had that before. Right. I'm going to use them. I'm going to use my Thriller gloves. Thriller! Alright, I'm going to take a size like double XL in gloves, so this is really awfully disrespectful for big-handed people. But we're going to take it like a champ. Boom. I don't have to put them on right. Okay, so, like a lot of statues, there's these big old straps. I'm going to do the same thing I just did before. I have a really bad feeling that it's the wrong statue in here, which will really suck. But, I mean, if I have to call Sideshow and buy both of them, I will. Just because the box alone is just making it look awesome. So, here we go. All right. Okay. No, stand over here. You got to stand over your court. Alright, so let me turn it the proper side, which is this. Again, I'm hoping they sent me the right statue. If not Chris from Sideshow, I want to host a show. Okay. Alright. Let's get this box established here. We have a Velcro strap here. And we have another one right here. The gloves are a cool gimmick, but I don't think I was... Oh, okay, I gotta make sure I open this thing the right way, because there's a lot of parts of this. Now, I've been waiting for this thing for almost 2 years, and it kept getting delayed and pushed back. I know the company was going through a lot of changes, so it's exciting to finally have this thing in my person, in my home. Oh, wow, there's a lot of pieces in here. Oh, this is gonna be a long one. Oh, wow, it actually has... Whoa. Okay. So, the picture actually on Sideshow doesn't show you all the features to it. It still shows the prototype on it. I'm not mad at that for a lot of reasons. I'm not going to show you the exact reasons right now. So let me start taking this out. So here's the body of the actual Green Ranger. Let me, I could definitely show you guys that. And I gotta tell you, it's so fresh. You can still smell the paint on it. I mean, it's just wow, wow. What an impress. I mean, Oh, it looks like the paint actually didn't adhere right. Oh, that's a shame. I'm hoping it's gonna get covered up though. It looks like, because it looks like it gets covered up by the pieces, but it looks like some of the paint didn't dry properly on the chest. But let's just keep going. We got a lot more stuff to open in this thing. Riley, get away now. My little pup Riley, he is a pain in the butt. Of course, one of the pivotal pieces for the Green Ranger, which I think it actually goes exactly where I see it. Oh, this is the right statue, it looks like. Yeah, this is actually the right statue. So it's a different box, but the right statue. So for those of you who know about the Power Rangers, you know, they're the crest that goes on the chest of the Green Rangers right here. Oop, I have it upside down, I guess. Maybe there's more to that. I'm not gonna just go. Yeah, I'm presuming that's how it goes. Yeah, so there's more to it though. I know that. I've seen the box. Now, this is actually a really cool part of it that I didn't think I was gonna unbox this piece next, but I'm gonna show it to you because it's just. No Dragonzord. Anybody that's a real Power Ranger fan, you'll know this. I wish I could play the music for you. I'm just doing my, like I said, I'm doing my first unboxing here. We're just winging it. So, look at this, guys. Wow, the details actually really cool. The Green Ranger's Dragon Dagger. Now, that song, doo, 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 it's actually funny because it goes right here perfectly. Just like that. I mean, just how cool is that? That alone is just awesome looking. I'm a little concerned about how that chest plate's going to fit, but we're going to keep going. So, there is something, I don't want to show it yet. I want to put a little more of it together, but it's so stinking cool. What does this guy want? Hold on, I'm going to pause you guys just real quick while I'm unboxing this bad boy. Alright, sorry about that. I had to let one of the dogs in now. I took one of the gloves off to make it a little easier, showing his other arm. I'm going to slide that in. So now you see what we're building. I mean, it's a really cool piece. The paint is a little rough, which is kind of disappointing. But we still have a lot more to put together, so this piece actually doesn't go in just yet. I got a little trigger happy, so I'm going to put that piece on the side. Again, there's a really cool part of this that, like, oh, wow. The plot thickens. Wait a second. I didn't make... So, if you are interested in buying this piece, there's only 193 of them, which makes it, you know, super rare, super exclusive. I'm hopefully going to get Jason David Frank to sign it, but what I didn't know is that there was multiple, because they don't have much on the actual, if you go to the actual Sideshow page, you'll notice there's not a lot of information about it. I mean, it shows obviously the whole specs and all that, but you really don't know what you're getting. So here's actually another dagger, which can go in the other hand. I'm sorry, it's actually, how does that go? That's a little weird, but I would think, no. I actually know where it goes, so I'm going to hold that off for a second. Oh, this is one thing I'm just dying to show you guys. But I'm going to hold it off. Okay, this is starting to throw me off just a little bit now. Because it's actually, it's another Dragon Dagger. So we have 3 Dragon Daggers. One is obviously on, you know, Jason David Frank, yeah, but Tommy. Another hand one, like that, and then one in the belt. So a lot of Dragon Daggers. I didn't expect that to happen. I mean, again, I've read the post very briefly, so... And then what's another one? Now we're getting a little weird, but... I actually don't know. I don't have a statue yet. I have about 15 so far, so I'm, you know, a lot of you guys have like 100 of them, but I have a bunch in the queue waiting to be delivered and all that. Oh, it's actually a carrier for for his waistline Another one like there's one with the Dragon Dagger and there's one without. Oh, that's a pivotal piece right here. That'd be his head. Let me do that last, because that's actually really cool. Okay, so I genuinely had no idea there were so many parts to this, and unfortunately I'm going to put a lot of them back, but I want to show you guys it just so you know what's going on. There's actually another arm. I'm going to give you guys a close-up on that. So I have 2 arms attached already. I'm actually going to take all the arms out and lay them all out so you guys can see them before I actually start putting it together. So his right and left arm are there. This one with the Dragon Dagger right here. And then I'll go back and I'll let you guys see exactly what it comes with. The statue's pretty heavy. It's about 50 pounds, so it's got a little weight to it. Didn't really expect to have all these parts with it, which is actually really exciting because, again, I've been waiting a little over a year and a half maybe for this, and I know that PCS is going through a lot of transitional periods, so shout outs to PCS, guys, because they do make some really awesome pieces, and they've been in a big transitional period for their company, and they're doing a lot of great things, but now they're with Sideshow. If I said that correctly, if I didn't, I apologize. So another left shoulder right here. It's got a couple pieces of snap on, but we're going to get back to that in a second. Again, I want to lay out all the parts for you guys to show you what's going on. There's a lot of arm attachments. I mean, there's got to be almost 20 arm attachments from the way it's going. This should be his other left arm. So we got a lot of arms. It's like, who's that guy from Mortal Kombat? Latoro? I don't know anymore. There's so many freaking things going on in the world. And the heat. Can somebody turn the heat off? Good Lord. Wow, and there's another hand. So much stuff. Okay, so if you've seen the show, the Rangers themselves, they had their gloves had the diamonds in the middle, but Tommy's had these like motorcycle grip ones, which are pretty cool. The detail on this is pretty sharp actually too. It's the detail in the palm is just all around awesome as well. So I'll put that one down there. Now here's the, listen, okay. This was not, I know for a fact this wasn't mentioned, so it's not even like they could even tell me that this piece was remotely said, but oh, I almost just broke it too, which is, I would have been so ripped over that. But then, you gotta be careful. So I'll show you what I almost broke on this, but luckily I didn't. But guys, this is like one of the coolest pieces ever. And the fact that it came with this piece made it worth $1,000, honestly. And this thing is sick. My God. The actual Green Ranger sword, guys. Look at how insane this thing is. I mean, just totally cool. I actually almost broke this piece off. I didn't see it in the box when I was pulling it out, but I mean, just so awesome. I wouldn't say it's the detail was 100% there, but just super cool that it came with it. So I'm really impressed that they even came up with this. I'm actually let me take this last piece off for you guys so you can see exactly the final piece of the Green Ranger, and then we'll worry about what we're going to make them look like after we get them up. But of course, guys, nothing would be more important than Tommy Oliver's head. That's right, guys, the Green Ranger head. Really cool piece. It's a lot to... Riley, get down. If you watch the show, the helmets... Riley! Their heads are, a really beautiful glossy helmet, so that's how they designed it with this, and obviously the suit is more of a nylon, so that's important too. Now let me give you guys an idea of exactly how many pieces this full set came with. I'm sure if I can get it all like that. Yeah, so you can see that like there's a ton of parts going on here, tons of arms. You have a lot of selection, which is super cool when you're buying some of these statues. Now again, I'm new to the whole statue world, guys, so it's definitely a learning curve on a lot of things that I'm buying. Some things I don't know would have value. I just do because I like them. I didn't know the Thanos on the throne that I thought was such a big deal. Wish I bought the exclusive one, but I didn't. Whoa. Okay. So, if you're a Power Ranger fan, guys, you know the Dragonzord was like the most badass character robot ever. No one was safe, but I didn't genuinely understand how big this statue was. But now that I just took out this, I gotta tell you, it's pretty crazy, like holding something like this. So the Dragonzord was such a badass character, and this was his spike in the back of his tail. So this is gonna go in just a minute. I'm gonna set it aside. Wow, really cool just to even be holding that. All right, so we are going to start taking off the base of this. Bradley, you okay right there, buddy? Bradley is my puppy. Ah. Okay, so the plot thickens on building this bad boy. Now, I said it before, I didn't actually understand how the body gets set up for the character, because that original gold emblem fits, but there's more to this. So here's actually the shoulder pads. Obviously you can see where the diamond goes in the middle, so very cool. It's just, you know what's cool about this piece is that I wouldn't say the detail's crazy, and I see some brush marks, but that doesn't even really bother me. I think it's just cool because it's like so nostalgic being the Green Ranger. I mean, I don't know anybody who didn't. Listen, as a Power Ranger connoisseur when I was a kid, it was just crazy because like he was the best character. I don't care what anybody says. I will fight that to the death. He was the best character. I don't want to hear nothing about it. A little confused because they gave me 2 of them. Oh, I'm guessing. Let me see here. No, they have the same. Well, so they gave me 2 of these, and I'm sure that's going to be explained in a minute. But as you can see, 2 different plates. That is there a difference? No, there's really no difference, but very cool regardless. Okay, so the base of this is massive. This is the other part of the tail. So again, Dragonzord's tail. Tommy Oliver, Jason David Frank is actually riding on the back of this. Oh, awesome! It's just sick. So it's so fresh. You could smell the spray paint that they use on these things. I mean, this is just cool. So, you know, the iconic green and gold is all there. It's quite heavy though, so you know they really just did such an awesome job in this thing. I mean, again, it's not something I waited for, you know, quite some time for this, so it's exciting to get to have this piece and put it all together right now, especially be my first video. Okay, I am going to take this base out. Let's see here. Whoa. The Juggernaut Statue. By the way, if you have the Juggernaut Statue by Sideshow, what an awesome piece. It looks a lot heavier than it is, and some people complain that it's too heavy, and they're just crybabies. You'll know who you are. Okay. I don't know how I'm getting this out. There we go. Oh, okay. Okay. No children were hurt in the making of this video. No statues were hurt either. Some of you guys, man. The dedication to this world of statues is just crazy to me. Let me tell you something. I'm very happy to start collecting. I'm a huge Marvel guy. Super huge Power Ranger guy. Thanos is my favorite character. I just ordered that bust. I know a couple of you got it, and I'm super jealous. So I ordered that. I'm going to order that Lady Death's Thanos next. I just haven't had the time to really sit down and pick all the ones I want to get. So if you're getting the Lady Death one and the Thanos one, tell me. I'd love to hear from you and see what you think. Whoa. Wow. So there was a wait for a reason. And let me tell you something. This is cool. I mean, this is like really cool. It doesn't, let me see, I'm going to take it out of the paper first. So, okay, now, it doesn't necessarily look like water, but it does at the same time. So, it kind of looks like a beautiful crystal, but look, check this out. So, as you can see, you know, the Dragonzord, for those of you who know, the Dragonzord came out of the water, out of the ocean every time he was summoned. Wait, hold on, let me sell the crap out of this one. Alright, I'm just corny, whatever. Anyway, they've got some really beautiful detail in this piece right here. So, Dragonzord's tail coming out, so that's what Tommy's going to be riding on. They have all the water here speckled. It kind of looks like coral, but still really cool. It's actually, you know, because it's bubbling like the salt water would do in the ocean, so that is the reason why it looks like that. But really, really, really cool base. So if I were to guess how to put this bad boy together, oh, wait. Okay. Whoa, very big piece. Of course, we gotta add the spike to it. Unfortunately for this piece, which kind of sucks, but definitely not the end of the world, is that it's so the Juggernaut. So I keep comparing a lot of things to Juggernaut because Juggernaut's a very awkward statue. The Juggernaut's him running like that. I look pretty cool doing that. Juggernaut's like this when he's running, so it's like a long statue. It's the same thing with this piece, and I'll get you a better look, but you can see the actual length of this has got to be about 26, 27 inches wide from tip of the tail right here to the front. The next piece, it's got to be, you know, we're going to have to put my boy up here. So I see where that goes, but don't see where the other thing goes. Well, that's, wow, that actually looks, that looks so badass in person. I hope it looks pretty cool from you. I'll give you guys a close-up in a minute. So I still haven't figured out why there's two of these, but I'm assuming it goes on last. So I really, 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 really want to put this sword on. I just love this sword. This is like such a cool piece to even have attached to this. It can only go on one arm though. So the only arm it attaches to is this actual arm right here. So that arm would go right up right there. And then this sword will follow like so, which just looks sick. But I also want the dragon sword, so I mean, no, that wouldn't work. Okay. This works though, which is awesome. So if you're a big fan of both the swords, which I just think it's to have one not the other wouldn't make any sense. So I'm gonna put the. I'm not gonna put it on. Son of a biscuit! Shut the front door. That sucks. Yeah. I thought I could put it on, but I guess I can't. So is that how it goes on? Which I don't like that at all. So that is the unfortunate part of this. Okay. I will switch the arms out though, just because, you know, it's kind of not right to not have the Dragonzord sword on there. Okay. Well, I guess you can have the Dragon Dagger on because in the back pouch you can drop it on like that, like a magnet. Very cool either way. So I'm a little disappointed because I wish I could put both, but I get it. Listen, you can't please everybody. And I'm a little bit of a crybaby, so I'm not going to be a crybaby over there. And of course, the coup de grace. And that is it. The statue set up. Again, there's a lot of parts going on with this and everything. So let me show you some of the extra pieces real quick before I actually get close up in it. So I don't necessarily understand why I have an extra one of the chest plates, but I have 3 extra arms, an extra hand with the Dragon Dagger, okay? And then this pouch. Now this empty pouch would go on if you didn't have the sword attachment on. Now that just looks so sick. So here you go, guys. Here's the actual finished piece. It's massive. It is huge, but totally badass. You know, would I say it was worth the wait for, you know, almost 2 years for this thing? Yes, I would. I absolutely would. This thing is fire. So, just a totally cool piece. I mean, the detail on it is awesome. A little disappointed in some of the paint that's on it. Looks like, I don't know if it got damaged or whatever it is, but all around, guys, just really, really, really tight. I mean, the whole thing is just really cool. It is. It's just a badass piece. So I would say that definitely worth the wait. The piece is, I believe it's $1,000 right now. I don't know much about statues. I don't know if these things go up in value. There's only 193 pieces. This is piece 76. So I am super happy. I'm super happy I waited so long for it. It's definitely what I wanted. It's definitely what I expected it to be, and more so. Didn't expect all the extra arms and legs and this and that. I think the whole part that you have that you have the dragon dagger in the back, you have the dragon sword in the front. Totally cool. I will switch the dragon dagger on for you guys so you can see what that looks like. Again, this is just so freaking awesome to me that they incorporated this. And I don't even think it says it on it. Because I know the pictures on Sideshow just show prototype. So I mean, how cool is that you have that? So that's it with the dragon dagger. I don't know. I'm kind of curious what you guys think. Do you guys like the dagger better? I mean, let me take a picture of that bad boy. That's it's a tight picture, boy. You better ask somebody. And you have to take the head off. Oh, that magnet is tight in there. My God. I don't know. I don't know if the sword is the better piece or not. Dang it, I kind of think it's not. I'm torn. I want your opinion. If you're watching this video, you watch the whole thing, tell me, what do you like better? Because I will literally switch what other people think just to make it more appeasing. So here it is with the sword. Yeah, I mean, that's just an all-around sick piece. Again, guys, PCS on Sideshow, the Green Ranger. I mean, just standing back and looking at this thing is just insane. It's just a sick piece. It's all around. It is everything I ever wanted in a Power Ranger piece. Thanos is my guy. Love the big dog Thanos. But the Green Ranger has been my favorite character my whole life. Quick backstory. When I was younger, my parents got divorced. My mom lost everything. Me and my mom were bouncing around house to house, living all over the place. It was very chaotic. We're sleeping in the same bed at times. Just trying to be a little dramatic to you guys understanding why this piece is so important. She saved, when I was 5 years old, so that was 7 years old, 1995, I think it was, when the Power Rangers first got released. I had all the original Zords, so my mom saved all the Zords that I had. I was big into robots. And she saved all these Zords, and she put them in storage while we were bouncing around place to place. When I finally bought my own house, I ended up putting them all in a big glass case, which I'll post in some of the statue rooms so you can see about them. But I saved all the original Zords. So the Power Rangers have been like a part of my life, my entire life. So to have this piece is super pivotal in my collection. So I'm very excited. Thank you so much for Sideshow. Thank you so much, PCS Collectibles, number 76. What do I got here? Number 76. Thank you, guys. I hope I did my first little tutorial pretty good. 28 minutes. I feel like it wasn't that bad. So yeah, Riley, you good? All right, good dog. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a great night.